Hello, you are watching Shalom World News. I'm Rory McLennan coming to you from Glasgow, Scotland. Here are the latest headlines from around the world. The Catholic Church now has 20 new cardinals. On August the 27th, Pope Francis created the cardinals during a ceremony in St. Peter's Basilica. Each of the cardinal designates approached the Holy Father and knelt before him to receive the red hat known as the biretta, as well as the ring and the bull containing their rank. With Archbishops William Sengo of Singapore, Giorgio Marengo of Ulaanbaatar in Mongolia, Virgilio do Carmo da Silva of East Timor, and Adalberto Martinez of Paraguay receiving the cardinal's hat, the four nations have found a place in the Sacred College of Cardinals for the very first time. Out of the 20 cardinals, 16 are eligible to take part in a conclave, while 4 cannot, as they are more than 80 years of age. After the ceremony, the new cardinals and the Pope visited Pope Emeritus Benedict XVI. After a gap of 7 centuries, a Roman pontiff has opened the holy doors of the Collemaggio Basilica in Italy's L'Aquila for the Festival of Forgiveness. On August the 28th, Pope Francis opened the Holy Door, initiating the annual event, which is known as Perdonanza Celestiniana in Italian. Any believer who has confessed his sins walks through the door and receives Holy Communion before praying the Credo, the Our Father, the Hail Mary, and the Glory be to the Father, for the intentions of the Holy Father will gain a plenary indulgence. This custom was established by Pope Celestine V in 1294. Before opening the Holy Door, the pontiff visited the cathedral in L'Aquila, damaged by an earthquake in 2009, and he also interacted with families of the victims of the quake. Pope Francis expressed solidarity and praised their resilience. In the USA, Bishop Robert Barron of Winona-Rochester, who is known for his evangelization activities, has evinced interest to form a new order of priests to evangelize the secular world. Bishop Barron is the most widely followed prelate in the nation on social media. His books, videos, radio shows, and documentaries with his Word on Fire ministry are widely appreciated. It was in an interview with Fox News that the prelate disclosed his dream. The bishop spoke of his dream of an order of priests who would share his charism, being teaching and preaching, using the media and engaging the culture. Bishop Barron added that he would not be here forever, and so he does not just wish the evangelization apostolate to fade away with him. This is why he wishes to have an order of priests, as well as Word on Fire centers across the United States. Lead Republican Michael McCaul of the U.S. House of Representatives Foreign Affairs Committee and 2 other committee members have flayed President Daniel Ortega of Nicaragua's assault on freedom of religion and conscience. The 3 members issued a statement decrying the detention of Bishop Rolando Alvarez of Matagalpa in the capital Managua. They also sought the immediate release of the prelate, priests and other political prisoners. The committee members also said that the bishop became a target of the regime for his fearless criticism of rights violations. Separately, Bishop Declan Lang, chair of the Department for International Affairs of the Catholic Bishops' Conference of England and Wales, has also sought the immediate release of Bishop Alvarez. The bishop also said that people in Nicaragua have undergone deep repression and violations of human dignity. On Sunday morning, at least 4 people lost their lives in a shooting in the US city of Houston. After setting a residential building on fire, a gunman gunned down those who were trying to escape. It was reported that the assailant lay in wait with a shotgun after setting the building ablaze. Firefighters who rushed to the scene had to seek cover after the gunman shot at them too. Police said the 40-year-old suspect was dressed in black and he was killed in the parking lot by the police officer who was the first to respond. Reports say that he was staying as a tenant in the building for a long time and had been recently given an eviction notice. Police said that 2 men in their 60s died on the spot and another person succumbed to injuries in hospital. Upholding freedom of religion on August the 26th, the 5th Circuit Court of Appeals blocked the US Department of Health and Human Services from forcing Catholic hospitals to perform abortions or gender reassignment surgeries. The court restricted the enforcement of the Biden administration's guidelines, stating that it violates sincerely held religious beliefs. In a unanimous order, the federal judges upheld a lower court order that had blocked the Biden administration from forcing doctors in Christian health facilities to perform such surgeries. Franciscan Alliance filed a case alongside the Christian Medical and Dental Association challenging the enforcement of the guidelines, and they were joined by 9 other states. Joseph Davis, counsel at the legal group Beckett, which is representing Franciscan Alliance in court, hailed the ruling as a major victory for conscience rights and compassionate medical care in America. In flood-ravaged Pakistan, the Bishop of Hyderabad, the Most Reverend Samson Shukardeen, has sought support to help the affected people. The country has been ravaged by floods since July, and close to 1,000 people have lost their lives so far. The bishop said people are homeless and hungry, and any help in the form of non-perishable food, clothing and sheets would be a blessing for the affected families. He made this appeal in a letter sent to the president of the Pakistan Catholic Women's Guild, Samantha Rodriguez. According to the authorities, more than 3,000 kilometres of roads and 680,000 homes have been affected by the torrential rains. The crisis has forced the government to declare a national emergency. Separately, Pope Francis expressed solidarity and closeness with the flood victims during his Sunday Angelus in the Italian town of L'Aquila on Sunday. With Christmas just 4 months away, the US Postal Service has come out with a holiday stamp portraying the Blessed Virgin and the infant Jesus. It is based on the famous 16th century Virgin and Child painting from Florence in Italy. The new stamp will be issued during the dedication ceremony in Massachusetts at the Museum of Fine Arts in Boston on September the 22nd. It will be presided over by Vice President of the US Postal Service, Jenny Utterbach. The limited edition postage stamp shows the Holy Mother gazing down at her son Jesus. One of her arms holds him protectively around the waist, and the other tenderly touches his arm. The infant Jesus turns his head to look out of the frame to the left. The government of Thailand has granted recognition to 3 Catholic churches after a 93-year wait. This new move is aimed at fostering religious harmony in the Buddhist majority nation. The Thai Post said the Ministry of Culture approved 9 religious places of worship, which included 3 Catholic churches and 6 Buddhist temples. Minister of Culture Itiful Kunflem said, "This certification of the Catholic Church is considered a way to promote and foster religions in Thailand to appropriate them in line with the current situation." It was the St. Thomas the Apostle Church in Bangkok, St. Monica Church in Nan Province, and St. Joseph the Worker Church in Phrae Province, which were recognised by the authorities. So far, the Thai government has granted recognition to 60 Catholic churches. And those are your latest headlines. Do join us again tomorrow for more. And remember, you can also visit swnews.org for more updates. Shalom.